Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It is round number one. It's number three UConn, number five Central Arkansas battling it out in the quarterfinals of this year's playoffs. It's RFCL season two. UCO looking to defend their championship where they beat Coastal Carolina in season one. So that is who both these teams are ultimately hoping to knock off. Not sure how the second round stacks up just yet. I think Montana may play Central Oklahoma in the second round, but these guys will decide their own fate. UConn, not UCO, is technically the I don't want to say the overhyped team. They started this season pretty well off. Ultimately, it's just going to be a thing of how can they perform now that you know, the lights are on, kind of deal. So we're gonna talk to them first and see how they want to approach this situation. Coach Pars, I know Coach Rader isn't here just yet, but I believe he will be joining you here pretty soon. How are the vibes for the Huskies?
Pretty good. Second year, second playoff run. Hoping it ends up better than last year, but I think we got a good team. I think we're in a good position. I'm feeling pretty good coming into this. All props to UCA for getting here. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Yeah, you've got a I don't want to say an advantage, but I think you definitely are the better team in this matchup. Is any of that maybe playing with the players' heads? Do you think there may be a overlooking thing, or are y'all kind of locked in and treating them as if they are the one seed?
Man, I sure hope not. We've gone 0-3 the past three games, so we were on top of the world, and then I think the players got to taste their own medicine. So we're treating them like they're the one seed. Love the guys over there. I've been telling my guys all season not to take them lightly, and now we're sitting here against them in the playoffs. So I'm happy about it. Let's see what we can do against them.
All right, well, best of luck. Are you waiting on Raider, or are we good to go without him?
He'll be here very shortly. I
Okay,
kind of want to wait, but I will. I'll just go if I need to.
okay, all right. I will try to keep a eye on it. We'll say maybe like 7:05.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Thanks.
Wait,
Oh,
reload.
All
shut up, Ezra.
right, Bucky, Pete, Kep, Nismo, a whole squadron in here for UCA. How are the vibes tonight, boys?
We're feeling great to be in this position in the playoffs, and we're looking to get a dub tonight. Well, we're gonna have to get the passing game going early. Parker needs to hit some passes, get comfortable, and then we could start working on other things. Redmond needs to do what he usually does: run all over people, get some good runs. We need to avoid the blitz when possible, not take any sacks that would end drives, and just have a lot of good things happen for our team.
Yeah, and you mentioned having to get Parker going. What is let's see, who's your offense coordinator at the moment?
Technically we don't have one,
Okay, that's what I was
but
thinking.
yeah.
Well, I was going to ask him this question, but I guess he is obviously not here. So for you, what's the game plan going to be to get Parker going? You know, he's very dual threadish. He can beat you with his legs. He can also beat you with his arms. But what's the game plan going to be? What can we expect to see to get this game started?
Lots of options, lots of short passes, stuff like that to get him going, and trying to get some good routes for him so we can avoid drops. Like just short things to start off, and then we can start branching out.
All right, and Coach Pete. Ultimately, UConn's had a very tough, a very good outing to start the season offensively. The last 3 or 4 games have been kind of tough for them. What are you expecting to see from this UConn offense?
Well, I mean, Weasley's the key to this game. They got a good running back over there, but I think we can contain him. Just if we can slow down this Weasley. I mean, we've had experience with the other one. If we can slow this one down, and hopefully force some turnovers, which he's prone to throw some bad balls. But if we can force some turnovers, it'll be huge, and hopefully the offense can what's it called? Just have a great game whenever we get turnovers.
Yeah, ultimately, like I said in the beginning, the goal here is to win. If you don't win, you go home. Season's over. It's pretty plain and simple, cut and dry, black and white. We're going to start this game at 7:05, so in about 2 minutes. I told Pars would give Raider a chance to get here for him.
Do I have time to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, you got time.
Oh.
Just whenever you get back, start it, Bucky, and we'll talk to you all at halftime.
All right, cool.
All right, see ya.
All right, so like I said, this game will start at 7:05, so in about a minute and a half. In the meantime, we can pull up and kind of see what this is going to look like for these two teams. Breaking down we'll look at the RFCL Hall of Fame things first. See where these teams kind of stack up. If you go to team stats, we got UConn number 2 in points per game. They are number 4 in opponent points per game. Let's say UCA is number 3 in rushing yards per game. UConn is number 2 in rushing touchdowns. UConn is number 2 in third down conversions, number 1 in fourth down conversions, number 1 in passing yards per game, tied for second in passing touchdowns. UCA is converting 95% of their red zone trips. UCA is 5th in opponent rushing yards per game. UConn, number 5 in third down defense, number 10 in turnovers forced. UCA is -1 in the turnover margin. UConn is -1 in the turnover margin as well. And UCA is last in turnovers forced. So only forced 4 turnovers this year, and oddly enough, sorry, no, that is turnovers. Okay, so they are number 1 in turnovers this season, tied with UCO with only 4. So through 8 games, I think, they are only committing a turnover every other game. So pretty good. We're basically where you want to be if you are either of these teams. But it looks like we are going to be getting underway here as soon as these teams finish up their adjustments. So UCA's got some things they want to make sure is squared away and ready to go, and then we will kick off here shortly. I know Sneak is waiting for a keyboard special. We'll see which team scores first so we can give you that. UCA rocking these beautiful uniforms. For those of you that are unaware, RFL Gridiron Season 10 and RFL Classic Season 1 will both kick off on Monday. Basically, once we hit almost the off season of RFCL, we will start up our other 2 leagues with College Football Ultimate Team starting probably in mid to late October. First down carry for UCA, going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We're going to see a 2x2 set coming out. Howell and Redmond in the backfield. Howell throwing quick over the middle. A beautiful pass, easy pitch and catch. Isaiah Murphy, 8-yard reception. It'll be a very manageable third down for UCA. And something to keep an eye on here is when they elect to use those fourth down attempts. Obviously, you only have 2 unless trailing in the fourth quarter. So you got to be wise when you use them. Howell, screen pass. Redman almost intercepted by the UConn defensive end, and I'm still playing without Coach Rader. Looks like he is not here at the moment. So UCA is going to punt this ball away. No fake punts just yet. And of course, try to be clean with the transition, and Pars's camera just kind of messes everything up. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? All right, 1st and 10. We're going to go single back formation. George Weasley under center. Play action pass. Ball thrown. Beautiful drop in a bucket all the way to the 32-yard line. Jake Spruce getting the game started the right way for the Huskies. Weasley truly putting it where only his man could get it. Number 26 for UCA taking a terrible angle. Now we're going to see the tight formation come out 2x2 compressed just outside the tackles. Weasley back to pass again. 1st and 10. Throw into absolutely nobody. Ball falls incomplete. We quickly have a 2nd and 10 in plus territory, really already in field goal range. After a fake jet, I don't know if that was a read or just a give, but regardless, didn't do too well for these guys. Getting back to the line of scrimmage, and that is about it. Weasley back to pass, throwing over the middle. Mesh concept wide open. That definitely would have been a first down. Instead, ball falls incomplete, and now UConn's going to have to punt this one away. Navy's up 14-7 on Memphis. That really don't surprise me. Memphis has kind of fell off offensively. That kick would have been good from 65. UConn going to take a 3-0 lead. And that's exactly where UConn wanted to be after their first drive of the game. Back-to-back throws for Parker House should have resulted in UConn 1st and 10 from plus territory. Instead, it is back-to-back dropped interceptions. And UCA lives to see another day. How? In play action, wow. I can't believe that was actually completed. CJ McDonald, the 4th, picking up a first down. Now we got trips to the boundary, quads counting the running back. It's going to be a handoff, and he just runs right by the defensive end, then breaks a tackle, and he is brought down in plus territory. 25-yard rush, brought down at the 36-yard line. A beautiful run there by Hunter Redmond. He's going to get the handoff again on the counter play. And another 7-yard gain. I think we'll probably see play action pass here. Isaiah Murphy out of the backfield picking up 1 yard. Trips to the boundary again. Howell's going to find the man on the squirrel route. AJ Thaggard. He's going to pick up 3 and an easy first down for UCA. I want to know, what does everybody call that route? Is it a zig? Because that's what's in the game. Is it a squirrel? Is it a whip? What's your terminology? This is 100% a run. Gerald, I think you're right. I think you are correct. I've already called on. How going to take off scrambling. And it looks like UConn had some spies there. Spinny circle route. Yeah, that's a non-football player if I've ever heard it. Third and 8 from the 28-yard line. Hey, ain't there another game on tonight, Slayer? Parker Howell pass over the middle. Ball going to fall incomplete. And they're going to be able to tie the game with 2:20 to play. Got to make sure the... Oh, well, I thought they were going to make sure the kicker was the right man in. Kick is up. Kick is good. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Van Dyke's going to throw for at least 3 touchdowns, 250 yards. Sneak, I don't know those teams. After 8 yards on first down, Weasley back to pass under a little bit of pressure. Throw into no one again. Gonna have to find a way to stay on target here. He doesn't have to be on target when he can just hand it off to Bryce Robinson. He's going to pick up 17 yards on the ground. A nice little shovel pass there. Finding John Jones on a shallow route. Going to pick up 11 yards and a first down again for UConn. Now we got a screen pass. Is this Robinson out of the backfield? It is. 9-yard reception. Second and 1. Time to take a shot. They're going to do just that and just too far ahead. Now 3rd and 1, you've got all day and a full playbook to figure out which way you want to go here. And the great defense there by UCA, and they're going to go for it. UConn, first 4th down attempt of the game. Sneak, I need you to elaborate on that last statement. Weasley throwing to nobody. 3 for 9 on their first 2 drives of the game. And then Parker Howell getting a little bit of that George Weasley treatment. Missing his target. Now 2nd and 10 for UCA. A great... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's good old fantasy football updates right there. Play action pass again on 3rd and 7. Howell's going to take off and run. Can he get a block? He does, but he stumbles for a 1st down. Now UCA going to go hurry up offense now that they are across the 50. Oh, run it here. Go Redmond. Redmond could be gone. Oh, why'd you cut up? Parker Howell, play action, was about to take a shot deep. Ended up ball basically falling at his feet. Now 3rd and 4. If I'm UCA, I'm probably keeping the ball on the ground. I don't trust Parker Howell to get it done with his arm. You've got a wide open left side if you just run it there. You've got numbers. You're going to throw. I'll give it to him. He completed it. But now you're in 4th and inches. He threw it into double coverage. Murphy just made a great play, and we are going to see a either fullback dive or QB sneak here. It is a fullback dive, and there goes number 85. Luke Brown, 17 yards on 4th and inches. Ooh, I got an idea. I think it would take up too much. Let's try this. Redmond going to pick up 7 yards on first down. I'm making a quick graphic adjustment here. I want to know what everybody thinks of this. As Howell stumbles in for a touchdown, Parker Howell finds the end zone for UCA, and they're going to take a 10-3 lead with just under a minute to play in the second, a minute gone in the second quarter. Okay, I promise I'm not muted. I've been working on something. Wow, how did that fit in there? Oh wow, that DB didn't even try to make a play for it. That is pain if I've ever seen it. I'm hoping I get a chance to show this off. It's going to require UCA going the same direction they are now and getting into the red zone. We'll see. Hal, what a dot. No, sorry, Weasley, what a dot. If he would have thrown that a little bit later, probably would have been a touchdown because that safety bit hard. That corner was beat. Weasley thrown over the middle again. Complete. John Jones, 12-yard reception. Moved the chains. That's another UConn first down. Bryce Robinson going around the left side, picking up 2 yards. Weasley all day in the pocket to throw and throws to a cameraman on the sideline. Now 3rd and 8 coming up. Weasley just can't find the mark. If he don't get it together here soon, UConn's season could be down the drain. Alright, so UCA is going to take over 1st and 10. Going to be a jet sweep to CJ McDonald. He's going to pick up a yard. Second and 9, double stack formation. Gonna be a read option. Redmond picking up 8 yards, a long 8. Now gonna be 3rd and inches. Redmond gonna pick up another 10 on the ground. If UCA is smart, which if I had to guess, they're probably not, run the ball and chew clock. Once you get a 2-score lead, oh, that would have been clutch. The playoffs, scores don't matter. Just win. It doesn't matter if it's 10-9 or 17-3. You don't have to go win a playoff game 41-3 to make it mean something. Just win the game, advance to the next round. Now you got 3rd and 2 coming up after an 8-yard reception to Simmons. Or an 8-yard pass, 8-yard reception, however you want to look at it. By the way, in this Navy and Memphis game, guys, Navy has already had a 75-yard touchdown. Hal tried to make something happen. And a passing touchdown. God may come back tomorrow. For those of you that don't remember, UCA was actually in the semifinals last season. Lost to Coastal pretty handily. I think 24-7 was the final score, something like that, something along those lines. So this is an opportunity for UCA to make back-to-back semifinal appearances. I think. Oh, and it should have been a pick 6, Weasley. UConn's dropped 2. UCA just dropped 1. Double stack. Read option all day. Never mind. They don't want to block on the perimeter. No block, no rock. Don't give them the ball. Just run it. They don't deserve the ball anyway. If I had to guess, we're going to see Weasley airmail a corner route to the boundary. Never mind. A perfect ball in between two coverages. And that looked like just standard cover 3, maybe? Threw it over the backer before the corner under the safety. What a great ball by Weasley, who will proceed to follow it up by airmailing a corner, I'm sure. He is so good, yet so bad. Weasley's got a man. I told you. I told you. Bars can't believe it. I think that I want to say he was running a comeback, but that ball was so far out of bounds it wouldn't have mattered. Now QB power to the left side. Weasley's got blockers. Weasley could be gone. 50, 40, 35, 30. Doesn't have the speed. Weasley 43-yard rush. UConn set up in plus territory. I think inside the red zone maybe, or close to it. Yeah, inside the red zone. And to think this drive started with what should have been a UCA pick 6. Jet sweep handoff. UConn going to walk in. And we have a tie game in, where is it? Santa Clara, I think. That was way too close to being blocked, if we're being honest here. Hand off to Redmond up the middle. Nice run there to start this drive. Still all 3 timeouts. They're going to go hurry up offense. Now back to pass. Throw into nobody. Now it's 3rd and 2 again. So you got 3rd and 2 coming up. 52 seconds left. You've already used a 4th down, I'm pretty sure. And a dropped punt is going to work out in UConn's favor. They're going to take over and probably could very well score again before halftime. Not sure why they didn't call a timeout there, but here we are. Weasley, another beautiful ball into the first row. Weasley, play action. Gonna see what he can do through there this time. Now he makes up for it, and now you're in plus territory. John Jones pushed out at like the 38-yard line. There'll be a handoff to Robinson. You better call timeout. Thank you, Pars. Good Lord. If I didn't see a timeout called there, I probably would have just given up all hope for humanity. A nice broken tackle. Alright, this is where you have to know how coach mode works, and you have to know you basically send everybody deep with one guy on an out route and just pray he throws the out. Then you call a timeout and you kick the field goal. And instead we're going to run up the middle, pick up a first down. I'll take it. That'll work. Kick is up. Kick is good. I almost forgot I have to do halftime interviews. Not going to lie. So, we will go to UCA first and see how they are feeling at this point. All right, Coach Pars. Weasley has been very on and very off. What's your assessment of how you can get him to play more consistently in the second half?
George may very well be the worst playoff quarterback in the league. He's, if he was playing a little better, we completed more passes, we'd up 2 touchdowns. He's missed a lot of wide open receivers. So we got to really go at it in the second half, man. I trust George. I do. I trust George. Running the ball's working, but they blitz a lot up the middle, so I'm really trying to make it a little bit of a difference for us. But Bryce is playing well. I feel good about our offense. We're going to keep going.
Yeah, I will say you have 3 running backs or 3 guys averaging over 7 yards per carry. So maybe you take the ball out of George's hand.
Yeah, well, they see it, so I'm going to have to keep it a bit. I know it's working. We'll figure it out. I obviously can march on them, right? He's just missing wide open, so we'll figure it out.
All right, well, Raider, Parker Howell is very hit or miss, just like Weasley is. However, if you look at their run game, they're quite the same as well. They have 3 guys also with over 7 yards per carry. What's the game plan for your defense in the second half?
I think man coverage is working really well. I was trying to get kind of cute and doing some zone blitzes and stuff. I think we're just gonna stick more to man, and try to address the tackling. That's been an issue for us all year. Guys just letting dudes walk right by them. So hopefully some man coverage and just getting the guys straightened out will work.
All right, well, best of luck to you guys, and we will hopefully talk to you in a winning effort after the game.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We get ball, by the way. Let's go, Raider.
All right, good.
Shut up.
All right, UCA. You're very hit or miss in the first half of Parker Howell. Same thing as George Weasley. I've got just one question. I think everybody in the chat is trying to figure it out. You've had 3rd and 2 multiple times that have both times resulted in giving the ball back to UConn. Do you think that's maybe in part to just not having an offensive coordinator, or just kind of indecisive on, or maybe you just don't trust the run game?
Well, we're just trying to avoid the blitz, and when it's 3rd and 2, you're expecting blitz, and we're trying to get around it. And Parker just not able to hit some easy throws that should be a first down. But maybe we should look towards the run game instead, because Redmond has 77 yards.
Yeah, Redmond averaging 7 yards per carry. I think you got somebody else averaging over 7 yards per carry as well. Defensively, though, Coach Pete, I mean, Weasley's tried to give you the game. You know, you were up 10-3. He tried to throw a pick that would have been a pick six ultimately, and it was dropped. What's your performance or evaluation of the performance of your defense at this point?
I mean, we played well. There's been some busted coverages that they took advantage of, but I mean, no one really notices how good the defense is playing until a big play happens for the offense, and everyone thinks that they're playing terrible. But in reality, our defense is playing good. They just had some big plays. If we could limit those big plays, I think we'll be fine. We're going to be definitely working on some catching drills, win or lose, because this is we don't want any more drop picks.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully no more will happen for you, and you can turn this thing around and finish out on top. So best of luck to you guys. I'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Kicking off the second half. UConn's going to get the ball to start. Wow. Okay, I thought we may have seen Kyle Morris break off a very long run there. Smeedy already got 2 catches for 60 yards. That's what you like to see out of your fantasy guys when you just check in. Screen pass, Weasley. My God. Wow. Yeah, I really don't know what to say about that Weasley first down throw. I mean, screen pass, you threw it to the bleachers. And then you throw a dot like that. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what to make of that. First and 10 for UConn. Weasley going to throw a dot on the corner again. 28-yard catch by Donna. First and 10 for UConn again. This time it's going to be a handoff to Robinson. Following his blocks, he could be. Why did you cut back? Robinson had a touchdown waiting to happen. Instead, wants to be brought down at the 4-yard line. Now first and goal for UConn. An easy out route touchdown for UConn. Has played very ugly so far, but now find themselves with a 10-point lead after their opening drive of the second half. Probably going to be a play action pass here if I had to guess. It is not. Wow. Okay, Redmond around the right side on the stretch. Gonna pick up 10 yards. Second inches now coming up for UCA. What the heck kind of glitch is that? Okay, ball just moved on its own. Snap infraction on UCA. And UConn saw the run coming all the way. Second and 11 now after the obvious 1 yard loss, but the just great read by the UConn linebacker. The animations in this game kill me. Redmond going to pick up 3 yards on the ground after UCA picks up a first down. Corner blitz. Great read by Hal to find the check down in the flat. Isaiah Murphy. Called his name a few times tonight. Redmond going to keep it around the left side. I'll credit that as a broken tackle. Hal has a man. Brought down inside the red zone. There's some life for UCA. West Virginia dropping new Country Roads themed uniforms for the backyard brawl. That's a uniform bet. I'm taking West Virginia money line. In the meantime, Redmond brought down. That looked like a very big guy for that defense line. Hal doesn't see what he likes. Just going to split the linebackers, picking up 11 on the ground. And UCA has some kind of life offensively. Imagine had they had an offensive coordinator, and now Hal's going to keep it himself, but not able to get the edge. No blocking help whatsoever. Hal gonna no, not gonna scramble in for a touchdown. All right, boys, let me know yay or nay. Or yay, I could build off of it, but don't really like it. play. Oh, I thought that was play action. House sold it. I'll give it to him. He sold that one pretty good. Hal finds a man in the end zone. Touchdown for UCA. And they have made this thing. A 3-point game with a minute and a half to play in the third quarter. Now we're going to say QB power by Weasley. Last time he took off like that, he picked up 43 yards on the ground. Gerald, check your DMs, dude. This shit's fucking awesome. Oh, Wowzer Kid is something. Alright, we got trips to the right. A lone wide receiver and Robinson on the left. Play action. Oh, I wish that would have been a touchdown so bad. That would have been one hell of a play. Robinson tried to pick it up on the ground. Unable to do so. Now we've got 3rd and 9 as we approach probably the last play of the third quarter. And Weasley with a good ball to tight coverage. Nice completion and catch there by Donna. Put your 4s up, boys. It's going to the fourth quarter. 3-point game. Hand off to Robinson around the right side. If I'm UConn, here you've got to start chipping away at this clock. You've got to lead. You're in field goal range. Let this clock bleed down. It's not going to hurt you any. Barstool is unsanctioned by the RFL, so it will get no help from us. What a beautiful ball on the halfback angle route to Robinson. First and 10 from the 15 for UConn. Lebeck coming in motion. Going to get it on the jet sweep. Don't know why he tried to go right off the tackle's ass instead. of picking up what may have been a touchdown. He's going to be dropped for a yard loss. Weasley, man open, just misses him though. Now 3rd and 11. This could be a huge stop for UCA. And a first down for UConn. That clock will continue to roll. And here, again, you're up 3. You have an opportunity to score on 3rd or 4th down here and chew an extra 2 minutes off this clock. And that's a perfect example of why you want to let the clock chew. Let it drain down. It's not going to hurt you any. And a touchdown for John Jones. UConn going to extend their lead back to 10 with 5:06 to play. What can UCA do to answer? UCA basically do or die drive here. I don't understand why Parker Howell spends half his time at the line of scrimmage quietening the crowd just to do things like that. Run right into the face of the defensive end. Adam Ane gonna lose 4 yards and put UCA behind the sticks immediately. And it's almost like deja vu. Parker Howell goes to line of scrimmage, quietens the crowd on the road, runs right into the defense end or the outside backer, loses yards. Now he's going to throw a check down to the left side. Isaiah Murphy is going to be able to pick up 7. UCA has to go for it. And this could be the ball game. And a good ball, but throws it right into double coverage. .348 to play. UConn. I keep saying UCO for some reason. Ross Robinson picking up 2 yards on the ground, averaging 4.5 yards per carry. UCA calling timeouts. It's really all they have left to try to keep them in this game. Third and 7 for UConn.
Delivery.
Okay. Gonna be a play action pass. Weasley throw. I didn't even know who he was throwing to, but he did. Jake Spruce gonna pick up the first down. Now that is pretty much officially GG's for UCA. Carlos Williams with 10 tackles on the day. Hand off to Robinson up the middle. Going to pick up another 9. That'll chew off. Why are we going hurry up offense? Pars, don't make me sit here for 25 seconds. Okay, I was about to say. UCA knew the run was coming, sold out for it, stuffed them in the backfield. And now we're going to go out of bounds on 4th and inches. And UCO will just kick a field goal. Going to still hold on to a 2-score lead. I have a strong belief it is too little too late for UCA, but stranger things have happened. They will take over about the 25-yard line.
Will you be getting a break soon? I need you to move the glider in the living room.
Okay. Second and 10 now for UCA. It is GG's in the chat, like Gerald said. Howell back to pass on second down. Throw in somehow. Oh, that may have been complete. I think they may need to challenge that. I don't know why you're going hurry up offense. I thought he got a foot down. Fourth and 1. Definitely the game coming up now. And a huge first down somehow. Howell just now eclipsed 100 yards on the day. Ball falls incomplete on his first down pass attempt. Now going to be second and 10.
What would you do if I just screamed?
I don't know. They probably all ask what the fuck.
Ah!
Just give it a second.
Ah!
How under pressure, throwing deep, and it's oh my God. Will Thomas says we're not dead yet, boys. What a play. What a play there by and the onside kick gonna be recovered by UConn. That'll do it. They can knee it out. Why are we running plays? What are we doing here? I think Coach's Corner needs to turn into Coach's Clinic, where we teach guys, how to make smart head coaching decisions. I'm going to go ahead and go interview with UConn. This thing is over.
I'm out.
UConn.
I kicked the first field goal instead of knee. I think I give them the ball back with time now.
No, you don't. Just need it one time. Game's over.
Okay, cool.
I was literally just saying that Coach's Corner needs to turn into Coach's Clinic, where we teach guys how to be a head coach. Because some of the shit I've seen tonight is abysmal.
Oh, dude, the corner routes out of them at the end was abysmal.
That's neither here nor there. You're advancing to the next round, where you will face. Let's see who is. Gerald sent it to me. UCO in Santa Clara. So you get rematch on UCO. Y'all played earlier this season. What's the game plan? Or are you going to enjoy this win, or are you immediately looking forward to UCO?
I think in the first like freaking week that this league was coming back for season 2, I said if I got first rounded, I was going to retire. So I'm going to enjoy this for a second. But going into UCO, they're a hard matchup. We're changing some things around. Obviously, like if defense plays this way next week, we're not going to win. We're going to get absolutely blown out. And it's not Raiders' fault. We have people like literally not even paying attention. They have people just running past our DNs. They have a bunch of things happening. So we're looking at it. If we play like this, we're not going to win. So, we're going to come ready, and we're going to get, we're going to be fine for next game. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Coach Rader, question for you. Obviously, the offensive struggle is really not your fault. The touchdown at the end, I mean, what are you going to do? Sorry, defensive struggles. You're going up against the number one offense in the league, but what's the game plan going to be to just slow them down and try to make them play your game?
Well, just to kind of piggyback off of what Coach Parr said there, we do have some new things that we're planning on implementing. Nothing that anyone has seen all year, and I've been working on my own in practices with that. So I think we're going to have a much better strategy with the new playbook coming into this next game.
All right. Well, best of luck to you guys.
I got one more thing.
Okay.
To Barstool and everyone else that said I can't score without Zach. What just happened? And that's it.
Sounds like that one's for you. But, all right, point proven. So best of luck to you guys next week. And,
They're gauge off.
We'll see y'all then.
Teams too.
All right, UCA. Hey, the one positive takeaway out of this game is you've made the playoffs back-to-back seasons. There are a few teams out there that cannot say that. You were in it basically to the end of the game until that onside kick went the other team's way. What's your takeaways from this game, and what are you looking forward to in the offseason?
I mean, it obviously sucks to lose in the playoffs, but no one expected us to be here. After starting off 2-0, we literally had nobody on controller the third game. Somehow beat Upper Iowa. Zell, your team sucks. And no one really expects us to be here and to put up a good fight against Weasley. We couldn't really stop him after he just started lighting us up in the second half. We couldn't stop him. Classic Weasley. It sucks, but we had plenty of chances to win this game. That pick six probably might have sealed it if we were able to get that, but instead it didn't go our way. But honestly, like, being here in the playoffs is great, and we're the youngest team in the RFCL. So next year we're going to have a great team. Parker's going to be a junior. He's going to improve well. We have Will Smith to replace Redmond. He's getting redshirted. Our team's going to be even better next year. So I'm disappointed, but I'm excited for next season, even though I'm suspended for the first 2 games.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm glad you reminded me. But Coach Pete, like he said, is there anything in this class that you've got coming forward next season that you're excited about, and things you can take away from this season to build on?
I mean, we have a really young team, and the fact that we've made the playoffs 2 years in a row just is great. I mean, our team's young, our team's good. We're looking forward to next year. Next year is going to be a fun year for us. There was a lot of things that didn't go our way in second half. A lot of stuff that we couldn't control. There was also a lot of things we could have controlled that, we didn't do great on.
That four verts was crazy.
Was wild, but our team's very young, very promising. We take this as a game, not as we don't take this as a loss where it really just hurts us. This gives us a look into what next year could possibly just improve from.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck as you start your off-season program. Bucky, I'm sure I'll talk to you here soon regarding all the other shit we got going on. All right. Well, best of luck, and I will talk to you all, I guess, in a couple weeks.
Yep.
See you.
See you, bro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the updated bracket for this playoffs. App State versus Georgetown coming to you Tuesday or Thursday at 8:30 Central. UCONN and UCO will be Tuesday or Thursday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Mark your calendars for Monday. We got RFL Season 10, RFLC Season 1 kicking off on Monday. I know we've got, 2 games hopefully scheduled for Monday night. We got RFCL playoffs Tuesday, Thursday. We'll have some RFL gridiron games, and it's just going to be a wild time, but a great time to be an RFL viewer, member, player, whatever you want to classify yourself as. We will see y'all next week.